Today is day 11, and I want you to start thinking about it. We're getting to the end of our challenge, and so now we have to start thinking, what comes next? What am I going to do after this? Because our lifestyles do not end after just a 15-day workout challenge. So kind of be thinking about what's going to happen after we finish this challenge. But today, we're focused on the booty. So when you're ready, grab your towel and let's get ready to sweat. So again, today is all about that booty. Every exercise today is for 1 minute. So take your time and pace yourself. It's 1 minute back to back, 15 exercises to make 15 exact minutes, all focused on our moneymaker. So when you're ready, we're gonna start with alternating forward lunges. Let's go. So stepping forward and coming back. Nice. We have a whole minute here, so get comfortable. Hands on your hips or out in front of you or up above your head. And you have the option of tapping your knee all the way to the floor. You don't have to. You can just come down, stand up. And if you're still struggling with your balance on these lunges, I just encourage you to step forward, come down, stand up, and push back. Don't be afraid if it's not one fluid movement like these ladies. We practice our lunges a few times a week. So if this is your first time or experience with lunges, make sure you're taking your time to make sure you get it right, okay? And then when you go to the clubs, your friend's house, you can be like, look what I can do. Just walk in doing lunges. Nice. Going on to our next exercise. It's called an elevator squat. We're going down, halfway up, down, and rise. Down, halfway, down, and rise. I want you to really focus on squeezing those glutes and squeezing that quad. Okay, we're doing a mid-stance squat. So we're just hip level or just one step wider. So the work is actually here, the front and the tip of the quad. That's what gets us those really nice leg shapes. Nice. Can you take it lower? Down, halfway, down and up. Still breathing. Keeping your gaze about 3 feet in front of you and your head in line with your spine. So a nice straight line from your hip to the top of your head. Almost there. These minutes are just flying. Nice. Curtsy lunges. One leg comes behind, down and up. Kind of like those skaters that we did before, but this time it's a lunge. If you're having a hard time with balance on this one, don't take it into a full lunge. Just right here is just fine. Think of a skater if you can't do the full curtsy lunge. If you can, come down, bending that back knee, leading with the back knee, focusing on the glutes. Very nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's check in back here. Looking good, ladies. Right. Very nice. Keeping everything nice and tight. I'll catch you. If you fall, I will catch you. Almost there. Going right into our next workout, our wide squat. 2 heel toes. Toes pointing to the corner of the room, butts squeezing on the way up. And again, like I always say, you should be able to lift your toes and you should be able to lift your toes without damaging the form to the rest of your movement. So just keep everything nice and tight, down and up. Hips come down to knee level, chest is nice and tall, core is braced. You should not feel this in your hips, okay? If you are, sit your bum back, tighten those abs, and try again. Exhale as you come up. Almost there. How are you doing, ladies? Easy, easy. Squeeze those buns. Squeeze, nice. So now we're gonna come down to a nice squat and we're gonna actually walk a few steps to the side and then back. The goal is to keep the squat position keep your body level this entire time. If you want to take it to the next level, you could wrap a little band around your knees, or just under the knees, or just above them on the thigh for that opening and closing action. Try and keep your knees straight forward. No crazy side to side. How are we feeling it? Ow. Nice. Take your bum back even further, Marissa. Nice. And tighten your core, Angie. Yes. Now, it's tempting to dance, to want to shake it, but don't do it. Save that one for the clubs with your lunges. When you walk in lunges, it's going to be so fabulous, guys. Nice. Now, we're coming down for glute dips. So here's what we do. We set up in a table, and you're just going to have your hands facing your feet. Glutes come down and straight up, down and up. I kind of like to put the rest the weight in my heels and let my feet naturally move and rock back and forth. But do whatever feels comfortable. If it feels better to plant them, do so. I just think this one feels a little more natural and keeps my legs in the same position, which is what we want. Keep those abs tight. Control it on the way down. Upper body should be nice and still. Beautiful. Squeeze the butt, making sure your knees don't turn in, don't turn out. Nice. Come onto your backs. We're going into a glute bridge. So your heels will come down right next to those glutes, and I'm just gonna have you pump up and down. You have the option to just hold if you want to. Just make sure you don't droop. If you're gonna hold, force those hips to the ceiling as high as you can. Again, double check. Make sure that your knees are square with your hips. They're not turning out, they're not turning in. Your feet are in line with the rest of your leg. You're bringing your chin toward your chest. Squeezing those glutes. Ladies, are you warming up now? Woo! I'm feeling these glutes. A few more. Get those hips up high. If you're holding, get them even higher. Nice. Now we're working into those cheek isolations. Come this way onto all fours, and you're going to kick back like a donkey. So, oftentimes we see this kicking the roof, which is fine if you want to, but what I want you to make sure is if you're going to bring your leg up nice and high, you don't drop your back, okay? It's not here unless you're in a Justin Bieber music video. We're not. So you're just going to kick straight back like a donkey kicks down a door. Bam, with that heel. Kick your face. Watch out for people around you, as this can be a dangerous movement. This one I would not recommend for clubbing nights. Unless you're in I don't know. Anyway, kicking straight back. Core is tight, making sure that your back is not dipping, okay? If you want an extra ab bonus, you can bring that knee into and above the hip. Other side. Nice. What I love about doing these one or single leg movements is that it makes us work extra hard on the supporting leg to make sure that the rest of us stays nice and square. Make sure that your shoulders and your hips are square, because as we fatigue, we start to kind of lean. Avoid that. Tighten your core, set up again, and begin the work. Again, kicking with the heel, kick down that door behind you. Bam, bam. Add bonus ab work by bringing the knee above the hip. Bam. Nice. This is also cool because you can see sweat dripping off your face. So make sure to set your phone up under your face. Take a selfie for our Facebook page. Best selfie gets a high five. Very nice. Now we're going into a similar move called the rainbow. You're going to start with your foot nice and far. You're going to come up over the opposite foot and rise up. So again, It's important to make sure that you're nice and square. This is working that higher bum, kind of gives us that perky lift that we all love. And so if you let your back droop, then you're just kind of hurting your back. You're not really working the glute. So keep everything nice and tight. I like to point my toe on this one. But whatever keeps you square to the floor, do it.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's hard to keep square, it is. But that's the challenge. And when you nail it, just have another hard thing to check off your list of hard things, right? That supporting leg should be really feeling it, am I right? Mm-hmm. Very nice. Switch legs. Take it nice and far, up and over the side. Now, if you have problems with your knee, if this is too much, I had 2 knee surgeries on this supporting knee, so sometimes it can feel a little sensitive. What you can do, take a break, or you can just sit back, do the same movement. It's a little harder and it's a little more restrictive, but as long as you keep that lift and you're feeling it in that high cheek, then it's the same movement. Or you can just throw an extra towel. Just make sure that if you're gonna add cushioning under those joints, that it doesn't knock over the rest of your body. So you wanna stay square, so don't do anything to compromise the leveling of your joints. Is that a good way to say it?
Yes.
Thanks. Couple more here. Nice, now pick a side. We're gonna way out. We're not done yet. Bend that bottom leg. We're gonna go up and down. Very nice. We're working those inner thighs. If you want, you can lay all the way down. Just don't fall asleep. Keep working, okay? Nice. So you're working that inner thigh. You're working this outer abductor. Very nice. Now, for those of you who have sciatic nerve issues, like me, I just have all the issues, so we are the same person apparently. If you have sciatic nerve issues, this is the kind of exercise and those rainbows that strengthen it and help you avoid any further impingement or pain. So anytime I work legs, everyone's like, what pain? Anytime I work legs, I use these as my warm-up. So I don't ever feel pain during my leg days. Switch sides. So just a tip, anytime you're about to do something strenuous like a hike or anything that requires a lot of glutes, try these before if you have sciatic pain, and you'll see how much stronger you feel and how much less, I don't know, you won't feel pain anymore, and it's awesome because you strengthen those surrounding muscles to keep that nerve out of the way and in where it's supposed to be. Amen, ladies? Amen. Preach. Very nice. Are you feeling it?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. We can do this all day long. We love Buddha work. Nice. I like to keep my foot flexed also on this. It just gives you a little more work. Very nice. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Come back to the other side. These are called oysters. Let me show you why. Your heels come together. This upper body is just going to be up on this elbow, and you're going to do like an oyster does. Pretty sure oysters do this. Another option that you can do is if you want to take it to the next level, you can prop up, and that will work the bottom glute and the top glute at the same time. You could add a band, but I think this by itself is challenging. Am I right? No? Nice. Feels better to lay down, do so. If not, and if you're kind of feeling it on that hip bone, sit back onto the cheek or the meaty part of that bum, and it just kind of puts it in the right place. Nice. We have 5 seconds. Let's take it to the next level. Pick it up. 5, 4, 3. Very nice. Other side. This is our last one. This 15 minutes blew by. Am I right, ladies? it did go fast. And I can already see a difference. Do you feel those tight buns? Yeah. You learn club moves. You're just learning all sorts of lifestyle skills here in these 15-day workouts. Did I mention that you could put a band? Because you can. Take it. Take the challenge. Pause it. Find a band or a small puppy. Stick them right there. No, please don't harm any animals during this 15-day challenge. We here love animals at Flat Abs Fitness. Take it to the next level. 8 seconds left. Push, ladies, bring it up. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Go get yourself a new pencil skirt or some tight jeans and flaunt the behind because you earned it. We'll see you tomorrow.